What's good, everybody? So we all know the aftermath of yesterday. Uh, regarding to the New York Giants. Now, obviously, a lot of people wanted the Giants to win. I myself picked the Giants to win. Um, there's really no pointing fingers, or there's really no, you know, we should fire this, or we should fire that, or we should fire him, or we should fire him. You know, we got in, well, actually, not we, but they got themselves into this mess and they have to dig themselves out of it, right? So nobody's going to feel sorry for us. Nobody's going to feel any sympathy for us. We as a team, as a collective whole, have to, just find a way to win, We know it's not going to get any easier. Um, you know, the the remaining teams that we face have all winning records. We'll see what happens tonight between the Cowboys and the Washington, not Washington, the Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Um, but you know, maybe we could get that first win against Dallas, because division games is always going down to the wire. Whether it's overtime or a last second field goal. You know what I'm saying? Um, But hopefully we could get that win against the Cowboys, and we could get that monkey off our back, because I was never the type to just blame everybody. Um, we're fans at the end of the day. Yeah, most people might have their opinions. Oh, we should do this, we should do that, but at the end of the day, no matter how bad this team sucks, we're gonna continue. Actually, y'all gonna continue to support. Me too. you know. But people have to understand that this is a very proud franchise. Like, this franchise has been in the NFL since 1925, you know. Um, so they gave us four great Super Bowl memories, you know, and obviously Eli Manning was a part of two of them. And I did watch the ceremony. I'm saying David Tyree came out, Plexico Burrs came out, Mario Manningham came out. The whole offensive lineman from the '07 draft, I mean, not draft, but this '07 season came to support him. And everybody was wearing, like, number Eli jerseys and stuff. His wife, his family, his kids, his mom, his dad, you know what I'm saying? So it was very touching, and it's unfortunate that we didn't get the win, because I think that would have added more, you know, more joy to him, But I think the ceremony itself was better than the game, you know. I thought we was gonna, correct our mistakes in the second half, but obviously we just, we just inflicted, you know, more and more and more pain to the fire. You know what I'm saying? So we may not win this week. We may not win next week. But that Cowboys game might probably change the outcome of the season. Well, I'm not saying that we're gonna go on a winning streak, because I mean, we don't have a bye until week 9. You know what I'm saying? Or week 10. We don't have any games. So I mean, outside of Dallas, I mean, do you see us beating the Raiders? No. The Rams? Probably not. The Saints? No. The Cowboys? Maybe. Though the Las Vegas Raiders? Probably not. So we could only get one win. So we could probably be 1-9, you know. And I don't know where that puts us in the draft order. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be picking in the top five, top 10 or top five draft next year. And the pundits are always going to say, "Oh, we need to pick an offensive line," which we should listen to them because obviously, as you can see on the field, when you don't have protection or when you don't have offensive linemen, it shows. The Colts are going through it. The Seahawks are going through it. There's many teams that have bad offensive linemen, but they have quarterbacks that can adjust, move on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So, and Daniel Jones has yet to face that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, he didn't play. Like this video is not even about Daniel Jones. He didn't throw a pick. He didn't throw an interception, but he fumbled. But that's gonna be with him until the end of time. He is who he is. You know, like it don't matter what coach comes in. He's like he has fumbling issues. He don't have turnover issues. Yeah, he might throw 3 picks in a game, but he's not gonna, be a Eli Manning and lead the league in turnovers. Now, if this continues, if this fumbling issue continues, then it's gonna be a problem. You know, but because they do that all the time in practice, you know what I'm saying? Like they use dummies and they use a lot of objects. Like they use one of those long sticks to try to poke the ball out and stuff like that. So he does like a good job of you know grabbing on or grasping the ball firmly. So when they do come from behind and chop it out, he could just get the sack and live for the next play. But yeah, man. The ceremony was very touching. I didn't cry, but it was just touching. Cause I never had anything bad to say about Eli. Yeah, his interceptions drove me crazy, but as a quarterback, you have to have amnesia. Like you have to forget and move on to the next play. You know what I'm saying? And with him, like when he got drafted, you could tell he wanted the pressure. He wanted the smoke. You know what I'm saying? He wanted all that. Why? Because he wanted to outlive his brother's shadow. You know what I'm saying? Like constantly, he's always in his brother's shadow. Oh, his brother's this. Oh, his brother's that. Oh, his brother's this. So when he went out and won his first Super Bowl, he said, okay, yeah, he got lucky, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And when he won his second Super Bowl, it was like, okay, now we need to take him seriously. Now, obviously, he didn't make that much Pro Bowls. I think he only made one Pro Bowl his whole entire career, while his brother made like 18 of them, or 12 of them, or 13 of them. He's never been MVP, even though I think that 2009 year was his best statistical year when they went 5-0. But obviously, I think that year went to Tom Brady. But, other than that, man, listen, there's a lot of cats in the Hall of Fame that shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. You know, like, but, if you're going to put Brett Favre, you might as well put Eli, right? Like, Eli Manning, like, Brett Favre had twice as many interceptions as Eli, you know? But, we're gonna throw that under the rug because he's Brett Favre. How many Super Bowls did Brett Favre win? My point exactly. One. Eli Manning won two. Okay? And Green Bay had the defense. It was just Brett Favre sucked in the playoffs. He was not good. He was a pretty good regular season quarterback, but when it comes to the playoffs, outside of his defense, he wasn't really that good. If you go back and look at his playoff run, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was very good in the regular season. He was atrocious in the playoffs. If it wasn't for those two defenses, he would have probably been 1-3 in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. But for Eli to go undefeated in the playoffs, not playoffs, yeah, undefeated in the playoffs, because I don't even think he lost. Uh, he did. He did against the Eagles, 23-11. But he never lost in the big moments, in the big games when it count. The Super Bowl, he's undefeated there. You know, Ben Roethlisberger, as great as he is, he lost. You know, he lost. So I mean, he lost to the Packers. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like Tony, like, do you believe Tony Gonzalez do you believe Tony Gonzalez deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? He's never won a Super Bowl, but his stats make up for it. Like he's probably fourth among tight ends in receptions. He's probably eighth among tight ends in touchdowns, this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm not gonna say that he's gonna like. I'm not saying that Eli Manning's gonna get in his first try. It might probably be like 3 years from now, 4 years from now. I'll probably say 3 years from now he'll probably get in. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I mean, his jersey is retired, so there will never be another Giant to wear number 10 again. And you know, I mean, I wish they did the same thing to OC. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you had Tuck, you had OC. So I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they were both great in their own right. But I would have liked OC to being in a Ring of Honor too. You know what I'm saying? Because he meant so much for us. You know what I'm saying? Because he was here before. Oh, he was here before Justin Tuck. Remember, Justin Tuck got drafted around what 2005. So OC was there with Fred Robbins and Michael Strahan and those boys. So he was a young pup though, you know what I'm saying? But you saw the raw, you saw the ability that he can provide, you know what I'm saying? And then he went on to win was it one or two? I think it was two Super Bowls for the Giants, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hopefully one day they'll consider to do it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Justin Tuck is in the Ring of Honor, so why can't you know, I mean, but everybody can't get in. I mean, as great as everybody was, only a select few can get in. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. And I will put the video in the description box down below.